So good evening, ladies and gentlemen, and a very warm welcome to all of you to the Blub World Web Talks 96th episode. In the last 95 episodes, we have heard and talked to more than 1,500 school leaders from across the world. And today we welcome all of you to the 96th episode to talk and know and more about what do you think is changing in the education sector or simply the K-12 space, or to know and to put it in very simple words, let's find out what's happening in schools. So in the last 5 episodes, we have experienced and showcased more than 100 to 200 ideas from these school leaders on how they are continuing teaching and learning online, virtually, and how do they think that they'll be able to compensate for the physical disconnect that has come up due to this pandemic. So आप सबका बहुत बहुत स्वागत ब्लब वर्ल्ड वेब टॉक्स के 96th एपिसोड में। ये एक बाइलिंगुअल प्लेटफॉर्म है, तो आप इंग्लिश या हिंदी दोनों में से जो भी भाषा आपके लिए कंफर्टेबल हो उसे यूज करें, नॉट अ प्रॉब्लम। एंड वेरी वेरी इंपॉर्टेंट, डोंट लूज द आइडिया इन द मिक्स ऑफ लैंग्वेज। भाषा कभी भी ज्ञान का पैमाना नहीं हो सकती, तो भाषा आपकी जो इच्छा हो वो इस्तेमाल करें। इंग्लिश और हिंदी मुझे समझ में आ जाएगी, उसके अलावा कुछ इस्तेमाल करेंगे तो मैं नहीं समझ पाऊंगा, पर परेशानी कोई नहीं है। So before we start, this is a timed platform, so all the people who are there on this virtual roundtable will get to speak for a small amount of time. आपका समय पूरा होते ही you might get muted. If you get muted, please don't get offended. It is just to finish this activity on time so that none of your schedules get disturbed. On this call, we try to get the maximum geographical variety and at the same time intellectual variety of people so that this call becomes a very enriching experience for all the people who attend this. Today we have somebody who will be talking to you from the perspective of higher education, and then we have the real practitioners, the real school warriors who are right now operating or running their schools in this pandemic on virtual classrooms. And let's listen to the practitioners and the visionaries at the same time to find out what do they think that what more can be done and should be done, and what's their opinion on skills for the future. Once again, thank you so much for joining us. For the next 30-40 minutes, let's now hear it from all of you. What do you think would be the skills of the future? Let me invite the first speaker for today, Dr. Meena Rajesh, who's the Vice Chancellor of G.H. Rai Soni University, Chhindwara, Madhya Pradesh. Ma'am, over to you for the next 3 minutes. Please unmute your audio, and a very warm welcome to the Blub World Web Talks 96th episode.
Hi everyone, it's a pleasure talking to you all on this platform, and the topic is very catchy, skill for future, and probably I just want to share my views on this. There was a question raised by the student often in the classroom, whether knowledge, skill or attitude, which is more important. And when I see in a student's career or as a student, these three are the strongest pillar to build their life. So there stands a knowledge, and then there is a skill, and then there is an attitude. For me, out of these three, undoubtedly knowledge and skill goes hand in hand, and without which you can't think about a good career. But then when I see over with my 20 years of experience, that attitude is a thing which is more important. And if there is a right attitude, and the student is going to really do well in life, no matter what he does, whether for a job or for a self-employment. But when we talk about skill for future, now we need to think what are the skills that are required to build a good positive attitude in a student, because ultimately attitude is one which is not built overnight. It comes over a period of time. So the skills that are required to build up a right attitude, a positive attitude, would be number one. The student needs to have a creativity skill. Okay, so right from the primary education till his secondary and higher secondary education, and also in college, we need to think about building up how to have a good creativity skill and inculcate creativity in an individual, which is a whole lot missing in the Indian education. The second is the emotional intelligence. Again, this is a very important skill that we need to build amongst the students. We all talk about IQ, but not EQ. But as the student goes through the education ladder, at the end we say that EQ is very important. At the postgraduate level, we say, forget about your grades, forget about your percentage, just focus on your emotional quotient. So emotional intelligence is very important. We need to build skills around it. The third important skill would be the leadership skill, which is very much required to have a good attitude, a positive attitude in life, which again, at the school level, we fail to build the leadership skill because we are more focused on the theoretical part, and we forget that, how to inculcate leadership, team spirit, team building stuffs in a student at a very early stage, so that the student inculcates everything when he passes through his life. And the fourth important would be the decision making, especially critical thinking and decision making goes hand in hand, which I say, at a postgraduate level, when a student gets two offers, two placement offers, and he is in a dilemma which one to choose, and they come to a teacher, to their mentors. Now I fail to understand, with 18 years of education, if a student is not able to make a decision on his own, then there is a big failure in our education system. So somewhere decision making skill is also very important, which is required, and that's the need of the hour. And last but not the least, the fifth important skill which I would love to see in our student is the collaboration. What I mean collaboration is having a good network. It's not only amongst the peers but also the outside world, which again is missing, because at the school level they are limited to the teachers and their friends. At the college level, it gets limited only to their peer group. And once they are moved out of the college, they lack networking. So collaboration is a very important skill that we need to invent. So these are the 5 important skills which I think would make would make an individual to have a right attitude, right positive attitude, which would be very useful for him to build up his professional as well as his personal life. That's it.
Thank you so much, Dr. Meena Rajesh. You started with the triplet combo of things that an individual needs to become a professional. जिसमें पहला is knowledge, second is skills, and the third is the attitude. इन तीनों का blend अगर सही हो जाए और सही balance में बैठ जाए, तो that's where you find a perfect professional coming out of an educational institution, जो अपने लिए एक अच्छी employability, एक अच्छा employed जीवन देख सकता है, whether it's through entrepreneurship, whether it's through doing a job. So when we talk about these three, आपने कहा skill and knowledge तो hand in hand चलेंगे, but attitude हम बना पाना school level पे ही fail हो जाते हैं, क्योंकि हम लोग theory पे बहुत ज़्यादा focus कर लेते हैं. And I think that's the setup. And that's the way the syllabus or the curriculum is made, कि हम theory में इतने फंस चुके होते हैं कि individual skills या life skills या what you say background learning हम पूरी तरीके से undermine कर जाते हैं, जिसको देखना हम भूल जाते हैं. और जब हम पढ़ते पढ़ते पीजी लेवल पे पहुंचते हैं, तो एकदम से हमें बहुत बड़ा झटका दिया जाता है कि okay, forget about your numbers, forget about your theory, start looking at your EQ. एकदम से कहा जाता है इमोशनली डेवलप हो जाओ, क्योंकि अब आप बड़े हो गए हो. बट द प्रॉब्लम इज, बड़े होते हुए आपका इमोशन की तो हैंड होल्डिंग किसी ने की ही नहीं. और एक दिन आपसे एकदम से कहा जाता है कि आप डिसीजन मेकिंग कर लीजिए, और इतनी इंपॉर्टेंट अपनी जिंदगी की कि अगर आपके पास बाय चांस 2 जॉब ऑफर्स आ गए, तो अपना भाग्य आप खुद सेलेक्ट कर लीजिए. ऐसे समय पे जब डिसीजन मेकिंग एज अ प्रोसेस हमें कभी सिखाया ही नहीं गया. वी वर नेवर टॉट हाउ टू एक्चुअली थिंक एंड एलिमिनेट ऑप्शंस. सो वेरी राइट एंड एन अमेजिंग स्टार्ट टू द राउंड टेबल, कि हम एक्चुअली क्या सोचते हैं और क्या जानना चाहते हैं और क्या समझते हैं स्किल्स और नॉलेज और एटीट्यूड के डिफरेंट सेट से, जिनसे हम कंटिन्यूअसली इंटरेक्ट करते हैं. हमें एक तरफ कहा जाता है बिजनेस में इमोशन नहीं होना चाहिए, एम्प्लॉयमेंट के अंदर अगर आप इमोशन नहीं, प्रोफेशनल और पर्सनल लाइफ को अलग अलग कीजिए. बट द प्रॉब्लम इज, हमें रेजिलियंस नहीं सिखाई जाती, हमें चीजों पर टिकना नहीं सिखाया जाता. बट लेट्स नाउ हियर इट फ्रॉम द रियल प्रैक्टिशनर्स, जिनके लिए चैलेंज अब नेक्स्ट लेवल हो गया है. थ्योरी तो उनके लिए ऑलरेडी चैलेंज था, कुरिकुलम अपनी जगह पे थी, पेडागोजी अपनी जगह पे था, एंड विद द पेंडेमिक कमिंग इन, जब बच्चे आने बंद हो गए स्कूल, वो पूरी तरह टेक्नोलॉजी पे शिफ्ट हो गए. और जिसमें सबसे बड़ी विडंबना है, सबसे बड़ा पैराडॉक्स ये था, मैक्सिमम स्कूल लीडर्स खुद इतने टेक्नोलॉजी savvy नहीं है. वो सीख तो गए, वो उसे इंप्लीमेंट भी करने लग गए, बट द प्रॉब्लम इज शायद वो एकदम नौसीखिए जैसे गिल्ली डंडा खेलने लगे, जिसका डंडा पकड़ना भी अभी सीखे हैं. एंड एट दिस पॉइंट उनके स्कूल की साइज क्वाड्रपल हो गई, बिकॉज हर क्लासरूम में अब एक बच्चे की जगह एक बच्चा, उसके माँ बाप, उसके फ्रेंड्स, उसके दादा दादी, ये सब बैठने लग गए. तो स्कूल 4 गुना बड़ा हो गया और पूरी तरीके से ट्रांसपेरेंट हो गया. तो अब इतने सारे चैलेंजेस के साथ हमारे जो स्कूल लीडर्स हैं ये क्या सोचते हैं कि व्हाट विल बी द स्किल्स ऑफ द फ्यूचर, एंड इनसे मैं दो पर्सपेक्टिव चाहूंगा। पहली वो कि जो आप बच्चों को सिखाएंगे, एंड दूसरी वो जो अपने टीचर से एक्सपेक्ट करेंगे, और तीसरी वो जो आपको लगता है कि अब इंडिविजुअली आपको चाहिए टू कोप अप विद द न्यू सिनेरियो। So let me now invite the next speaker, Mr. Malik Mushtaq, who's the principal of New Valley School from Srinagar, Jammu Kashmir. Malik sir, over to you for the next 2 minutes. Please unmute your audio and a very warm welcome. You'll have to unmute yourself.
Yes, sir. Thank you, sir. Thanks for inviting me in this web talk. I'm very thankful to you. I want to say something that which is important for the cyclists, for the future generations. In short, if we think that presently we are focusing more on academics, theoreticals, as I'm working in a school which is only up to 10th standard. What we are doing in these schools, we are more focusing on theoretical, which becomes a burden for the future generations. As when they reach up to the graduation level, it becomes burden for them to take a decision, suddenly what you have to do. But if we think it at this stage, what our future generations have to do, that will be beneficial for our future generations. I think we should need to focus on the skills. On what skills? The skills which will be beneficial for our future generations. If we give more focus on the new ideas, new skills, instead of traditionally skills, that will be beneficial. If we talk about the digitalization, if we talk about the new innovations, तो उससे क्या होगा, जो बच्चे हैं वो और skillful independent बन जाएंगे in future में, because we have to make them adaptive, new ideas, we have to make them digitalize it, we have to make them skillful, not only in this way that they get jobs in future, no, so that they become independent in future. That type of skills we have to provide our future gen. We have to provide that type of skills to our teenagers so that they will become independent, so that they will become beneficial for others in future. We have to focus at all those things, not only in the theoretical form as we have made the routines in our schools, give the focus as if I talk about myself, we are saying our teachers, I need the syllabus complete at up to this time. These things are making less in skills, क्योंकि इन चीजों से हमें क्या होता है, हम skills को भूल जाते हैं, हम वो चीज भूल जाते हैं जो हमें बच्चों को देना है. हमें बच्चों को theoretical उस syllabus के साथ साथ हमें उनको वो चीज भी देनी है ताकि आगे जाके वो अपने पांव पे खड़ा हो सके. हमें उन्हें फ्यूचर नीड्स के हिसाब से उन्हें वो skills देनी है जो फ्यूचर में उन्हें जरूरत हो. फ्यूचर में जो नीड्स होते हैं, जैसा कि हमें पैंडेमिक में देखा है, ऐसी.
Thank you so much, Malik sir. The time was over, but yes, future skills और ऐसी skills जो बच्चों को आगे अपने आप में financially independent बना सकें. हमें बहुत बाय चांस, बाय गॉड्स ग्रेस ये बहुत अच्छी अपॉर्चुनिटी मिली कि हम बहुत सारे स्कूल लीडर्स से बात कर पाए पूरे दुनिया भर में, जिसमें सिंगापुर से प्रिंसिपल्स थे, यूएस से थे, यूके से थे, इंडिया से थे. अभी तक करीबन 1500 ऐसे स्कूल लीडर्स से हम इंटरेक्ट कर चुके हैं अभी तक के पिछले कॉल्स के अंदर. एंड एक चीज जो हमें बहुत अच्छे से समझ में आई कि एम्पैथी स्कूल लीडर्स में बहुत सारी है बच्चों के लिए, और वो बहुत कुछ बच्चों के लिए करना चाहते हैं. एटलीस्ट हम लोग एक चीज पे तो सॉर्टेड रह सकते हैं कि हमारा इमोशन और इंटेंट वो बहुत ही शानदार है. स्किल के लिए हम लोग कोशिश कर रहे हैं, ओवर अ कोर्स ऑफ टाइम स्किल कर ही लेंगे, so not a problem. But thank you so much, Malik sir, for sharing your thoughts with us. Let me now invite the next speaker for today, Mrs. Shikha Budrani, educational leader, mental health expert, and the principal of the Curious Kids from Indore, Madhya Pradesh. Shikha ma'am, over to you for the next 3 minutes. Please unmute your audio and a very warm welcome.
Namaste. Hope I'm audible. Am I audible?
Yeah.
Okay. Namaste to everyone, and thank you so much for inviting me to this talk. It is quite exciting, and yes, definitely this topic is very interesting because It is actually the need of the hour. And according to me, or what my experience says, that Mrs. Dr. Meena has also discussed with it, Mr. Malik has also discussed that we are actually focusing on more over the theoretical part of the subjects and everything, but we should have the practical knowledge as well. The experiential learning is very much missing in our curriculum, and which is the main problem. Like, we are not focusing on the life skills for the children, but we are more focused on the, the chapters or the mugging up stuff and everything. The things which I think I think that we should implement in our education system, or maybe in our schools, as far as the conditions are concerned: the cognitive flexibility and the digital literacy, which is very, very much important for today's scenario, and maybe for the future as well. And the creative and innovative mindset. Once the child is creative, or the innovation comes from inside, the motivation comes from inside, a child or a person can perform any task, whatever he or she wants to, right? And they can earn their livelihood. Like in our elderlies, if I talk about my parents' scenario, they have their central schools, which they teach them making a soap or making some handmade stuff, so that they can, earn their livelihoods. So I'm not talking about that, making a soap, something like that, but yes, some skills for today's generation, so that they can earn their livelihood if some pandemic or some crisis come across their way. So that is very important. And according to me, we are focusing on we should focus on the practical aspects of the real life, and not only on the, only theoretical. Like English nowadays, it's a need. Everybody needs English, talking English, but we are missing out the practical thing of English. English medium school, all English medium school says we are English medium school, but how practical experience, how practical knowledge we are giving them in English is very important. Because just speaking 2-3.
Thank you so much, Shikha ma'am. But what you said, and to summarize what you said, that experiential learning is missing from our curriculum, that's for sure. हम लोग काफी मगिंग अप के ऊपर, और टिपिकली जो एक मलिक साहब ने पहले बात कही कि सिलेबस कंप्लीट करना एक डेट तक हमारी सबसे बड़ी प्रायोरिटी है. दैट्स द वर्ड रिटन इन द स्टोन, कि बस सिलेबस कंप्लीट हो जाए किसी भी तरीके से, साम दाम दंड भेद. हम स्किलिंग, इमोशनल डेवलपमेंट, एटीट्यूड, ये तो सारी चीजें भूल ही जाते हैं. कॉग्निटिव फ्लेक्सिबिलिटी चाहिए, डिजिटल लिटरेसी चाहिए, इनोवेटिव माइंडसेट चाहिए, सेल्फ मोटिवेटेड बच्चा चाहिए, और फाइनेंशियली लिबरेटिंग स्किल्स चाहिए जो बच्चे सीख लें कि अगर जिंदगी में कभी कोई फंसावट आ जाए, या वो कभी कोई पेंडेमिक फेस कर लें, तो वो क्या करेंगे. क्योंकि अभी when we are talking right now, तो अक्रॉस इंडिया करीबन 70% ऐसे स्कूल्स हैं जो बिल्कुल भी फीस नहीं ले पाए हैं, और बहुत सारे ऐसे पेरेंट्स हैं जो देने की स्थिति में भी नहीं है. एंड ऐसा अब एक नया वेव आना शुरू हो गया है अक्रॉस द कंट्री, where the enrollment in government schools is increasing just for the simple reason that financially economy काफी टूट गई है and liquidity नहीं है economy में. So we now need to talk on solutions कि आप skilling भी ऐसी करिए जो बच्चे के लिए और उसकी फैमिली के लिए financially liberating हो. But when we talk of financial liberty, उस पॉइंट पे स्किल का ग्लैमर खत्म हो जाता है, क्योंकि फाइनेंशियल लिबर्टी पे बात करते ही स्किल एकदम पैसे से जुड़ जाती है, और बच्चे की एस्पिरेशन उससे जुड़ पाए या ना पाए, वो एक बहुत बड़ा क्वेश्चन हो जाता है. बट यस, दिस इज अ पॉइंट दैट वी नीड टू डिस्कस, एंड वी शुड बी डिस्कसिंग रादर कि स्किलिंग तो क्या, स्किल्स तो कौन सी. बिकॉज अभी हमने जिन स्किल्स की बात करी, दीज आर हायर ऑर्डर स्किल्स. क्रिएटिविटी चाहिए, क्रिटिकल थिंकिंग चाहिए, अच्छी डिसीजन मेकिंग चाहिए, इमोशनल कोशेंट चाहिए, बट एट द सेम टाइम इंडिया में फाइनेंशियल सिक्योरिटी भी चाहिए. सो लेट्स take the discussion to the next level. Let me now invite the next speaker for today, Mrs. Rupa Shinoy, Principal Sai Chaitanya Techno School from Bangalore, Karnataka. Rupa ma'am, over to you for the next 3 minutes. Please unmute your audio, and a very warm welcome.
Good evening, everyone. Thank you, Blub World Dutch, for the warm welcome. And I am thankful to all the speakers who have given their input as of now. Hope I am audible and I can continue with that. Thank you so much. So basically, when we handle, now comes the practicality, where we handle these children and teachers. So what is the education? We tell education is nothing but to instill the skill set in the child. So to instill that skill set in the child, we have to see where the child is connected. So I always believe that a child is connected to a triangle where one vertex is the parent, one vertex is a teacher, and another is a school with its system. So when parents think that they admit the children, then they expect a lot from the schools. So for that, schools have to meet the expectations of the parents. Of course, when it comes to vision and mission of any school, that will be nothing but we are preparing the child for the current scenario, whatever is the system. Now, when we take up this triangle to a little further, we have to focus on the teachers, where teachers have to also have those skills where they instill into that particular system, particular child. So child is equipped. So child to be equipped, we need teachers to be equipped. So there comes the skills to be introduced into the teachers. First point. Second thing, when as the child, it comes in the preliminary. See, when we take up our education, are we not surviving in the society now? Are we not earning? Do we have the skills that were there now? No, because our education system, when we just introspect, it is traditional 3R policy, wherein reading, writing, and arithmetic. We were focusing on that. Then what about the life skills? Life skills were taught by our teachers. It is by our teachers, by our parents, and somewhere the family plays a very important role in inculcating these life skills for the children. That's what I feel. And apart from that, little further, if we take, when it comes to teachers, we are inculcating teachers, and when we take up this particular main group of teachers in the field of education, we should have teachers by choice, but not by chance. Then only it is possible for a teacher to inculcate all skills to the children. Because when teachers consider that particular child is our child, then only it is possible to take up that child and bring the best in that particular child. So as a teacher, 5 skills are very important. Maybe subject knowledge, being facilitator, strong social skills. If teacher is introvert, what teacher will teach? Only subject is giving. What is the use? Then external focus means, as now how 21st century skills it is going on, multimedia approach or the...
Thank you so much, Rupa ma'am. The time was over. To summarize what you said, that instilling the skill set in the child, ये major objective किसी भी स्कूल का, किसी भी संस्थान का होता है जो एजुकेशन के फील्ड में काम कर रही है. और वो स्किल सेट ढूंढने के लिए हम लोग कोशिश करते हैं कि बच्चे का वो ट्रायंगुलर वर्टेक्स हमें समझ में आ जाए और हम उसका इंक्लिनेशन समझ सकें कि वो किस तरफ या कौन से डायरेक्शन में या कौन सी स्किल को पिक जल्दी से करेगा. We must know his passion, his interest, or where does his purpose of life sit and where should we direct him towards. स्किल्स को टीचर्स को इंट्रोड्यूस करना बहुत एक बड़ा चैलेंज है अभी, क्योंकि इंडिया में इफ वी टॉक अबाउट द प्राइवेट एजुकेशन सेक्टर, मोस्ट ऑफ द टीचर्स आर देयर ओनली बाय चांस एंड नॉट बाय चॉइस. एंड व्हेन वी टॉक ऑफ द गवर्नमेंट सेटअप, वहां पे द टीचर्स आर देयर आउट ऑफ चॉइस, बट once they're in the profession, they work only by chance and not on choice. So that's where the real challenge comes up. And being a facilitator and not an introvert, और हम अक्रॉस इंडिया ये देखेंगे मोस्ट ऑफ द टीचर्स आर इंट्रोवर्ट्स. वो क्लास का कंटेंट केवल वो बोलते हैं जो किताब बोलती है, वो अपना कुछ कंटेंट या नॉलेज उसमें डालना शायद उनके स्किल सेट से ही बाहर की चीज है. सो वी आर राइट नाउ टॉकिंग ऑफ टिपिकली ओवरहॉलिंग एन एलिफेंट हु डज नॉट वांट टू मूव, एंड वी डोंट नो हाउ वुड द बिग मैमथ एलिफेंट ऑफ द एजुकेशन सिस्टम ऑफ इंडिया चेंज even when we have got a new education policy in place, जिसको बहुत सारे लोग सुन के बहुत खुश हैं और बहुत सारे लोग कह रहे हैं केवल एक रीपैकेजिंग है बहुत सारे पुराने कॉन्सेप्ट्स की. And the problem that always happens, since the education is a concurrent subject, तो सेंटर एक पॉलिसी बनाता है, हर स्टेट अपना एक टेक लेता है और उसके ऊपर हर डिस्ट्रिक्ट लेवल पे एक अलग तरीके का नोटिफिकेशन हर स्कूल के पास पहुंचता है. तो उस पॉइंट पे changing education becomes a big challenge. So thank you so much everybody for sharing your thoughts. Let me now invite once again the chair of the roundtable for today, Dr. Meena Rajesh, for her concluding thoughts before this call comes to an end. Over to Dr. Meena Rajesh for the next 2 minutes.
After hearing all the speakers here, see, it's a vicious circle where we are all, the stakeholders. And as rightly told by Rupa, that, the teachers play a very important role, fine. And whatever we give as an input is going to be the output. And so by in any means, if our primary education system becomes a foolproof in way of giving the best, then the entire education system will come out to be well. Like we could add value to the students' life. So it's very important that the primary education system in India needs to be revamped, thanks to the national education policy that's in place. And they have to a greater extent focused on the primary education revamping. And so it is basically the person who is going to transfer the knowledge and skill set to the students plays a very important role in building up their life and career. So that was the thing which I thought will be the ultimate outcome of any discussion that we would have, because it would end to a point where who is going to deliver it to the students, no matter what kind of skills we are going to talk about. And thanks to this COVID pandemic, wherein this digital transformation has come into the part education, wherein it has given a lot of opportunities for all those sitting at home to come out with innovative ways of teaching. So here again, a good teacher is one who comes out with a meaningful way of teaching and conveying the message to the students. So this is what I had to say as my closing remark.
Thank you so much, Dr. Meena Rajesh. जिस बात को आपने कहा कि teacher is the final hook, या teacher के ऊपर ही सारी जिम्मेदारी at the end of the day आ जाती है. Just to give you some hope towards it, हम लोगों ने इतने interactions में we found out that schools were doing amazingly innovative things during the complete lockdown. Just to share some examples, there's a very small village called Padua in West Bengal, जहाँ internet का बहुत बड़ा challenge था. So they gave a very innovative assignment to their students. They told them that create a custom dictionary at home. Add 5 new words to that dictionary every day and bring it to the school once the school reopens. One school in Abu Dhabi started something called comic strips, where they told their students कि घर में कोई भी अखबार, कोई भी मैगजीन, जो भी पब्लिकेशन आता हो, उसकी comic strip को काटिए और उसकी स्टोरी अपने दिमाग से वापस लिखिए. There is one school in Sundarbanj in Odisha जिन्होंने ऐसा असाइनमेंट दिया that create a wisdom diary. रोजाना लिखिए कि आज आपने क्या अच्छा किया और क्या खराब किया. And one school, the Springdale Academy in Guwahati, which is one of the leading schools of Assam, they gave a very amazing assignment जो बहुत सारे schools ने हम लोगों के साथ बाद में experiment भी किया. They told kids to create a balance sheet of time, कि आपके पास दिन के जो 24 घंटे हैं उसे करेंसी कंसिडर कीजिए, उसमें से कितना इन्वेस्ट किया, कितना स्पेंड किया और कितना रिजर्व रखा और आपने कितने टाइम का क्या किया, इसकी एक बैलेंस शीट बनाइए. और ये एक्टिविटी बच्चों को बहुत अच्छे से टाइम मैनेजमेंट सिखा पाई. ऐसे करीबन 150-200 आइडियाज आपको ब्लब वर्ल्ड की वेबसाइट पे भी मिल जाएंगे और ब्लब वर्ल्ड के सारे प्लेटफॉर्म्स मिलेंगे, सो दैट यू कैन आल्सो एक्सपेरिमेंट. वन स्कूल इन सिंगापुर स्टार्टेड समथिंग कॉल्ड अ डेली टीचर्स टी पार्टी. रोजाना सुबह 7 बजे सारे टीचर्स एक साथ कप लेके बैठते हैं ऐसे ही जूम कॉल पे, और कल आई एक बड़ी प्रॉब्लम का सोल्यूशन एक दूसरे से शेयर करते हैं और फिर दिन भर की वर्चुअल क्लासेस को शुरू करते हैं. सो पीपल हैव डन अमेजिंगली वेल. और एक बहुत बड़ी चीज जो हर स्कूल ने की, आपने पूरे देश के हर घर में एंजाइटी लेवल को कंट्रोल रखा, क्योंकि बच्चों को एंगेज रखा. क्योंकि इस लॉकडाउन में अगर वो बच्चे एंगेज नहीं रहते तो शायद माँ बाप दुखी हो जाते और उन्हें हैंडल नहीं कर पाते. So since most of us have shared, and today was a very small format, normally इसमें बहुत सारे लोग होते हैं, but आज छोटा सा कॉल था. So before this call comes to an end, some food for thought, so that when we meet next, there's something more interesting to talk about. अगर आप ह्यूमन हिस्ट्री को स्टडी करेंगे या समझने की कोशिश करेंगे तो ऐसा बहुत कम बार हुआ है हमारे इतिहास में जब when the community or the society around you is ready to listen. और ऐसा केवल तब होता है जब we as a society face an existential crisis. So if you ever wanted to do any innovation in the field of education, this is the perfect time to do it. Because आप कोई भी नया एक्सपेरिमेंट करेंगे तो आपके आसपास के लोग, आपके स्टेक होल्डर्स आपकी सुनेंगे. तो इस टाइम को जाया मत होने दीजिए एंड कोशिश कीजिए रोजाना एक ऑब्जर्वेशन पेपर हर एक आदमी लिखे, भले ही 200-250 वर्ड्स लिखिए, लेकिन लिखिए. बिकॉज ये जो नॉलेज सेट आप अभी बनाएंगे, ये आने वाली फ्यूचर जनरेशंस की बहुत सारी इनोवेशंस का फाउंडेशन बनेगा. सो इस टाइम को जाने मत दीजिए, क्योंकि अभी आपने कुछ नहीं करना है तो एटलीस्ट यही कर लीजिए. So now before we end the call, a very small story and where Blub World simply comes from. So Blub World works on a simple concept of teens inspiring teens. हम हर महीने ऐसे टीनेजर्स ढूंढते हैं दुनिया भर में जो बहुत कुछ अच्छा कर रहे हैं एंड उनकी स्टोरीज दूसरे टीन्स के साथ शेयर करते हैं. तो ऐसी ही एक छोटी सी स्टोरी आपके लिए बिफोर दिस टॉक कम्स टू एन एंड. 2 बच्चे हैं, एक सिलीगुड़ी का, एक बॉम्बे का, जिन्हें टीनेज से एक ऐसा डांस फॉर्म सीखना था जिसको बहुत फेमिनाइन कंसिडर किया जाता है और जिसके लिए उन्होंने जिंदगी भर अपनी टीन लाइफ के अंदर बहुत सारे टॉन्ट्स झेले. वो सीखना चाहते थे बैले, और बैले सीख नहीं पाए अपने अपने शहरों में. तो एक ने दिल्ली छोड़ा, किसी ने स्कॉलरशिप मिल गई उस स्कॉलरशिप से, एक ने सिलीगुड़ी छोड़ा बिना स्कॉलरशिप के और मुंबई के प्लेटफॉर्म्स पे आके सोने लग गया. दोनों ने फिर बहुत सारे कॉम्पिटिशंस में ढूंढ ढांड के कहीं से इंस्टीट्यूट ढूंढा, जिस इंस्टीट्यूट ने फाइनली उन्हें एडमिट किया, उन्हें सिखाया और क्राउड फंड करके उनके लिए स्कॉलरशिप इकट्ठी करके उन्हें फाइनली बैले के ग्लोबल एपिसेंटर में भेजा. वो दोनों बच्चे आज 18 साल के हैं एंड दे हैव बीन अवॉर्डेड और रिकॉग्नाइज्ड एज इंडियाज फर्स्ट डांसियर्स, and they are Dipesh Verma and Bobby Roy, the cover page of Blub World just some months back. They are India's first dancers. So if you have any teenager who's around you anywhere doing something amazing, do share it with us, क्योंकि वो करीबन 5500 schools across the world तक पहुंचेगा और वो स्टोरी क्या पता कितनों को कहां इंस्पायर कर दे. So thank you so much people for being a part of the Blub World Web Talks 96th edition. If you enjoyed and if you want to be a part of the future sessions, open your audio, say a big yes, and thank you so much for participating.
Thank you so much for
Thank you so much. Yeah, and we would be. It will be a pleasure to be part of your future series.
Same here.
Thank you people. Thank you so much. Hope you enjoyed.
Thank you.
Namaste.